And welcome everybody to another episode of StarOcean, the Divine Force. For last time around, we just got to a new city, so now we continue on with the storyline.
Now, you would all accompany me to my office.
But I don't want your office. I want my own office. I don't know about you, but that guy over there looks like he's just trying to slack. That guy looks like he's just asleep.
Now then, you two, mind introducing yourselves? I believe I'm long overdue an introduction.
Well, aren't you self-important?
As I've explained before, we are in pursuit of a woman in peculiar garb. And to my eye, it would seem you bear some connection to her.
Oh, and what if I did?
Then I would take you in for questioning. I should have already done so the moment I laid eyes on you. You are too suspicious by half to keep the company of one such as her.
Enough of this, cousin!
Cousin?
You overstep your bounds. You will treat these two with utmost civility.
Someone feels strongly. Do you, Albie?
Albie? In truth, we would not have made it nearly this far without their assistance. And can we leave that nickname in the past where it belongs?
Did not expect that. Even if you say they are to be trusted, who am I to believe otherwise? I suppose a maester wouldn't tag along with just anyone. Speaking of your party, am I correct in assuming you're Maester de Forge's daughter?
Whoa! You know who I am?
I happened to be a member of the Kingsguard when His Majesty visited Delric for your father's funeral.
Oh, sorry to be blunt, but who are you exactly? I get that you know Albert and Leticia, but they've never mentioned you before.
I am Theo Clemrath, son of Duke Lambert Clemrath, brother to His Majesty the King, cousin to Princess Leticia.
Clemrath? Wait, Theo, as in Commander Theo of the Assyrian Naval Forces? I'm so sorry!
There's no need to be, I assure you. Any friend of Albie and Letty's is a friend of mine. However, I can't be friends with those whose names I don't yet know. So, would you care to rectify the situation?
I am Raymond Lawrence.
And I'm Elena.
Well then, Ray, Elena. I think it's high time we got to talking. I'm sure there's much to discuss. If it weren't for Letty, I'd think you'd lost your minds.
I know it's crazy, but that woman you're after could be one of my crewmates. And if it is, there's no way she's the source of the rot.
Though I'm inclined to believe you, our political situation with the Empire complicates matters. Residents of Baldar Citadel are evacuating in droves, seeking safe harbor in the capital and Kato. Many suspect that a number of Imperial spies have used this exodus to slip unseen into our lands. The People's Guard is up. Anything outside the norm is viewed askance.
So the Commons have seen this woman, then?
Eyewitness reports claim she was spotted near the Tines. Soon after the encounter, the rot took hold here, to which many and more succumbed. As much as I would like to investigate further, I can't risk it. The mountains are far too dangerous.
Is there truly not to be done?
Yes, as it stands. We are severely short-handed. You saw how I was the only one who responded to your commotion with the guards.
Well, if you require helping hands,
Then you're in luck, 'cause you've come to the right people.
we'll investigate for you.
Of course.
Theo, Nina and Elena have made the discovery of the century. They have found a cure for Helgars.
What?
And it just so happens the herbs we need can be found on that mountain. Commander, I know the place is dangerous, but could you allow us access to the Times?
Please, cousin.
How can I say no? It's not every day Letty thinks to use the word please with me. I would like to offer you something in return, though. Perhaps I can make some headway in the search for your comrade. So, what should I know about her?
Well, her name's Chloe Canaris, and she'll probably be dressed like us.
What sorcery is this?
She's a jumpy one, so no wanted posters or anything like that, got it?
As you wish. Likewise, refrain from pulling that trick again. The townspeople are on edge enough as it is.
Haven't heard from Welch in a while, huh? Maybe we ought to swing by and check in on things sometime. Let's try stopping by the infirmary.
Dirty, rotten.
Okay. So all you've got are...
We're all set, then let's beat feet to Mount Cotterint. They said it was to the north, so no.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're
Seriously
gonna
doubt
do,
the woman.
because I want to get that ship open.
Mount Cotterint, hmm? It looms over the northern part of Cotterint.
Have you ever been, Uncle Midas?
It is a veritable treasure trove of medicinal herbs. I have been there once or twice before.
Destroy. Useless. Threat neutralized. Destroy. Threat neutralized. Usefulness low.
The most annoying part about them are just simple numbers.
There's a legend about these mountains, you know. Has to do with an enchantress and a prince.
I'm listening.
Yep. A long, long time ago, when Mount Cotterint was part of the Kingswood, a beautiful enchantress fell in love with a young prince. But their love was not meant to be, and for attempting to beguile the prince, the enchantress was sentenced to death by 1,000 arrows. With her dying breath, she cursed these lands, twisting the branches of trees into sharp, deadly arrowheads, and befouling the air with a scent of rot and decay. The end.
Oh, is that all? You're telling me we're headed right for some type of cursed mountain?
It's not really cursed, it's just a story to keep kids away.
We're
The
gonna
mountains
find out
here
it's
are
cursed.
really dangerous. More dangerous than most. People have come up with all sorts of tall tales about them.
Even so, the part about the miasma gives me pause. There may be poisonous flora releasing pollen, or fissures leaking volcanic gases. We should be careful.
Ahoy. This is Welch, a beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. There is something I require at this time. When you have a moment, please come to my house in Delric. I will talk to you then.
She sounds...
Sweet!
She sounds off at the moment. Well, let's work on trying to get that port open, because I really don't want to go over the mountain again. And it's not like I have a real easy way of fast traveling back. Okay, it's just about blended in.
Destroy. Warning. Energy level threat neutralized.
Nowhere near done. Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Yeah, I'd say there's a miasma.
The enemy looks like a mountain, all right?
That Mount Cottering?
Affirmative. It seems we are heading in the right direction. We'll arrive before long.
Sweet!
Yeah, that doesn't look healthy.
Okay, guys. The plant we're looking for is called dill whip, and only grows in dank, dark spaces, areas that don't get much sunlight. If you spot a plant that looks promising, give me a holler. Depending on what we find, Elena and I should be able to figure out how many doses we can make.
And let us not forget Theo's request. We must keep watch for any signs of that mysterious woman. The enemy is before us.
Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Out of my face!
I know you can read my thoughts, boy. Yum, 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 yum.
Fight another day.
Sweet!
Now, if I were Dill Whip, this is where I'd want to be.
Yo, Nina. Wait for us, okay? Doesn't look like the safest place to wander into alone.
I'll be fine. A little darkness won't keep me away from my field work.
It's gonna be a trap.
Warning. Mid-size hostile entity detected.
Come.
A little help?
already told you to.
Save it. We got a monster to kill.
Sounds like you get away to grab some field.
Now things are getting weird.
Why the furrowed brow? 'Tis only a fiend's den, though it is a rather foul one, I grant you.
This nest bears an uncanny resemblance to those we happened upon within the Delric mines. The similarities seem more than coincidence.
And a portion of Rythel's gull population was roosting in nearly identical conditions as well.
Look! Oh, come on. Seriously? They're all dried up. The nest must have changed the acidity of the soil.
I've rendered a map of the area. Let's speak with Theo when we return. Ask his contingent to exterminate the creatures. For now, we should continue our search.
Wait!
Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Nice! Everyone alright?
Updating system.
So that's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
Improvements in general awareness confirmed.
How many more dual points? Oh, we got 25.
Updating system.
The enemy is before us.
Copy that.
Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindside.
Who are you, friend?
neutralized. Destroy.
Ali!
Threat neutralized. Destroy.
See that?
What you get for messing with us?
Fresh footprints, and of the human variety. Give me a moment. I can analyze them.
Huh?
Only one set. They came alone. The shoe size is similar to that of Leticia's. And considering the distance between each of them, they likely belong to a short female.
You think it's Chloe?
I can't tell just from this.
I kinda doubt it's your friend, honestly. Because whoever came through here definitely already knew about the monster den.
That, or they knew this is where the herbs would be.
For the life of me, I can't find the herbs.
We are still on the mountain path. They may yet show themselves.
You're right. I'm not ready to give up yet. We're not gonna get eaten here, are we?
Warning, warning. Air pollutant concentration reaching abnormal levels.
Huh? What now?
Everyone, step away from this cave immediately. The air in here is filled with an airborne neurotoxin. It won't have any effect on me, but inhaling even a trace amount will cause instant paralysis.
The legends are true. Is this the Enchantress's work?
More likely, the fungi growing on that rock face is the source of the toxin. My guess is they use their spores to incapacitate their prey, then feed off the resulting carcass.
Dang. Who needs fiction when reality is this terrifying?
The natural world is a far more dangerous place than most would care to admit. Unfortunately, humanity has a tendency to forget that.
Also true.
Well, I sure as hell won't.
That's false.
Target sighted.
Actually, let's go change party. You can take their place.
Please, take a break.
And you will take over. And of course, idiots follow in when told not to.
I have acquired something of note.
Dum-dums.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
Prepare yourself.
Great, all the herbs are dead. Now we have some crazy nerve gas to worry about? This mountain really lives up to its reputation. All the more reason to remain vigilant.
Moving on.
Insufficient output.
Stay where you are!
Say goodbye.
Neutralized.
Keep your distance.
You rang?
Warning. Energy levels low.
Ready for engagement.
Roger.
That was very odd. Yeah, that was not what I intended to do. Might have to go up there.
Insufficient output. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Out of my face!
Say goodbye.
End the line!
Stay where you are.
Low.
Out of my face!
Usefulness. Low.
Over here!
Do you think we can get to the top of the mountain if we go up those steps?
An excellent observation, Nina. How perceptive. Shall we see where they lead?
Please proceed carefully, Your Highness.
No, I'm not gonna come up here just yet. We'll come and kill you.
Point. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Hostiles eliminated. I'm detecting concentrations of nerve gas in the air. We should avoid passing through here.
To think I nearly went straight through. Thank you, Leia.
Please proceed behind me from now on.
If you dumbs would stay out here, it wouldn't be an issue.
Leave it to
There's a reason
me!
I switch off of him. And I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's see here. Well, we got that done. I think I'm actually going to go up here and explore. First cave we found that didn't have any of the fungal in it, and none of the herbs.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Right. On your signal.
Cut ourselves a path.
End of the line!
Destroy.
Out of my face! End of the line!
Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
You'll not be the last.
See that?
Destroy.
Okay, all that's clear.
of them.
Vision impaired. Unable to perform blind fire. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Usefulness. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
We should keep moving.
This cavern is surprisingly deep. I wonder where we are in the mountain.
By my calculations, I estimate we are roughly halfway up.
Does a woman have the ability to assess an area's geography? Probably has something like that, yeah.
There you go! Taking fire from fool to try!
Destroyed. Threat eliminated. Vision impaired. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Nowhere near done. End of the line.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Ow.
Destroyed.
So one downside of buying everything just to cap everything off is you lose out on finding the treasure.
Target sighted.
Okay, gonna have to check back there. You guys are... Well, we're gonna keep running into the neurotoxin we've already been told is bad for us. And... Oops.
Target sighted.
Stay where you are!
Well, that could be a little bit of a problem. As in, how do I get out? Well, that's just a little bit of a tick off right there. You can get trapped in here, and there is no way of getting out. That is stupid. So I have no choice but to reload. And we have no choice but to redo it all.
Okay, guys. The plant we're looking for is called dill whip, and only grows in dank, dark spaces, areas that don't get much
So
sunlight.
let that be a lesson to you.
If you spot a plant that looks
You
promising,
can get
give me a
trapped.
holler. Depending on what we find, Elena and I should be able to figure out how many doses we can
So
make.
I'm going to...
And let us not forget Theo's request. We must keep watch for any signs of that mysterious woman.
I'm going to go back to where we were. And, having further looked through the areas where we had that issue last time around, the problem and what got us trapped is I changed characters.
You rang?
And then Raymond came and joined the party because he was a little too far away. That's what trapped us. It wasn't the designers or anything else like this. It was really me just hitting the wrong buttons.
Get ready to fight!
They will regret that. Well, I'm ready to fight.
That being said,
Energy levels low. Usefulness low. Usefulness low.
More than you
Well, that's
deserve.
over with.
I got through that area, and
Target sighted.
yeah. We're now up here. Basically, the short path through the miasma. You can take it, and it's not going to do anything. It's just going to be a shorter path. All the items you can get from outside area. Okay. Whew. That came out of nowhere. Hello.
All right. Huh? Looks like something's moving. Sweet!
The hell did I just do?
Sweet!
Must have unlocked some sort of secret. Doesn't even make sense.
Totally useless. Gotcha! See that?
What you get for messing with us?
Insufficient output.
Cut them to ribbons out of my face! Gotcha! End of the line! Nice! Cut them to ribbons! Where'd I go? Out of my face! Gotcha! Cut them to ribbons!
Warning. Right to neutralize.
I'm flying!
Perimeter secured.
Okay, so. That's all I need to do there. That's where you opened up.
It seems this is a dead end.
Let's see if we can find a way around.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
No. There. I'm staying up here. There's a treasure chest up here.
Go.
Was scared there for a second.
Insufficient output. Item upgrade destroyed.
Sweet!
Yeah, I didn't want to fall down there and have to come all the way back just for that item.
Why are you staring at Duma like that?
Why are you not? They're obviously about to warn us again.
Not to alarm anyone, but we need to be careful. I've located 5 footprints, all of them made recently.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this does not look like a spot we're supposed to be. Or it's supposed to be here.
Someone has taken a great deal of time and effort to outfit this cave. And to very ill ends, by the look of things.
Ill ends indeed.
Alright, we're way past weird at this point. They're not making these things, are they?
Warning. Firearm detected in immediate vicinity.
Get down!
Ray!
Nina, Maester Felgreed, find
Confirming
cover
hostiles'
now!
combat superiority. Engaging defense system.
Nice one, Duma. Elena, know where they are?
Target sighted. Sending coordinates.
Duma, keep Leticia safe.
I would strongly advise against deploying shields on non-combatants. Your strategic advantage may be compromised.
Don't care about your advice. Protect Leticia.
No, don't! It's too dangerous!
Just remember, pick up the gun. It can be useful.
Come on! She's gonna get away!
Hang back. I got this.
Get reckless!
Destroy.
We must pursue that woman. It seems she went farther in. It appears this room goes nowhere.
There may be other passages elsewhere. Let's keep searching.
And watch out for enemies while we're at it.
This looks like an impasse.
We should inspect one of the other rooms.
Why are there so many rooms in this place?
Somebody been experimenting.
Looks like we've got company.
Everyone, near your guard.
Threat neutralized.
Come on.
There's no end to them.
Out of my face! Cut them to ribbons.
Or destroy.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Threat neutralized. Destroy.
Unwavering.
Energy levels low.
Really wish I knew what they did to destabilize the game so much. It was working like a dream when I first started it, and
The enemy is before us.
Remain close, Highness. No need to be a hero.
What are they doing here?
Looks like they were doing some kind of experiment. That's cool.
Leticia, Ray, it appears there are more rooms. Let's take a look.
Threat
Live to
neutralized.
fight another day. All right.
yeah, this is a trap.
That skin and those horns.
I shall venture a guess and assume she is friends with the others.
You can use the peak of the mountain as a landing pad. I mean, if it's already got a reputation to keep people away from it, good place to go.
Who the hell are you people?
Now you ask. After you shoot us? Nuh-uh. We're the ones asking the questions, so out with it. Who are you people? We know you're not some enchantress.
Unbelievable. How desperate are you to follow us all the way out here? The Colonel was right. There's no escaping you, is there?
You escape us? You were the ones messing with my escape pod, don't forget.
Think I would be easy to abduct? Blame your own misfortune that embroiled you in this. Now perish!
Warning. Large hostile entity detected in vicinity.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Don't
thanks,
get
Pip.
cocky.
Let's get reckless.
Okay, baiting. So now got something new.
Insufficient outpositional tactics ineffective. Assault. Warning. Energy levels low.
End of the line.
Batting ready.
face!
Insufficient output.
Okay, come on.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Unable to continue combat. Warning. Energy levels low.
Okay. Use item.
You got this, girl.
Acceleration. Insufficient output.
Bleed! Out of my face! Cut that to ribbons!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Cut that to ribbons!
Insufficient
Out of my
output.
face! End of the line! You bastard!
Warning. Energy level positional tactics ineffective.
Out of my face! Fly! End of the line! Out of my face!
Go.
Cut them to ribbons!
Acceleration.
Okay. Get me up.
Here you go!
Insufficient positional tactics ineffective.
End of the line!
Warning. Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient output. Perilous attack incoming. Execute blindside maneuver.
End of the line!
Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Incoming. Danger. Warning. Energy levels low. Positional tactics. Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Incoming. Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Incoming. Chance of survival dropping.
Follow my lead.
Warning. Powerful attack imminent.
Fall
again. Incoming.
Target the same foe.
Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Incoming. Positional tactics effective.
Allow me. Good luck.
Warning, energy levels low. Recommending fire suppression. External temperature rising. Unable to continue combat.
Ah, jeez.
Fit to serve.
Insufficient output.
Good job, Shields!
Positional tactics ineffective.
Come on, I just got up and you already engaged in your attack with the screw. I want to get up and I really need to focus on getting these stuff.
Watch this!
Yeah, I tell you to use an item on somebody, you actually, like, you know, use the item on that person. Not just sit around and, you know.
You got this, girl.
You need to back the hell off away from everybody and make sure you yourself are healed up.
Danger.
You really need to get some better defenses. I'm not even gonna bother.
Warning, energy levels low. Destroyed.
Weird.
How in blazes could that monstrosity remain concealed from us?
Duma hasn't much in the way of sight. They will not speak
Oh,
a word
okay.
until
Yeah,
the enemy is closing
I
in,
can,
I believe. There
boost
is a
up the game
chance,
volume.
then, that more of those beasts are lying in wait.
This
Oh,
is StarOcean
I'm sure
the
Theo will
Divine
love to hear
Force.
that.
It's the newest StarOcean.
What of that woman who attacked us, though? Who is she?
Clearly another horned assailant.
That does seem to be the case.
I'm gonna have to
Moreover,
fix that.
their technology leads me to believe.
They're off-worlders.
What?
Hmm? Hey, where's Nina?
Yes. Where has she gone?
Oh, hell yeah!
Nina?
I finally found you, you beautiful plants. Oh, and just look at you, not a scratch on you.
This tract of land is a veritable herb garden.
Or an actual garden, even. So here we have a lab growing herbs needed to treat a fatal disease that, up until literally hours ago, had no known cure. How incredibly convenient.
Oh,
It seems your suspicions are correct. Delric, Rythel, and Kato. All of them with the words, "put to testing." These are orders.
Testing?
Delric is marked with a bug, Rythel a bird, and Kato simples. This confirms without a shadow of a doubt what I feared all along. Someone means our kingdom harm.
Duh.
Could it be?
Yes, those horned knaves plot against us, at the Empire's directive.
Oh, finally unlocked fast travel. Thank you.
Sweet!
Yeah, that's the one that actually got me to enjoy the StarOcean series. Yeah, no, the StarOcean series has got 4 games in it, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's take a look here. Now, first of all, I'm going to save it here after that boss fight. Okay. Everybody can heal up. And I should have fast travel available. Yeah, StarOcean, I think it's got first launch till the end of time. There's another title I'm forgetting, and this one, but I could very well be wrong. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Okay. Yes. So probably about 5 or 6 then. Ooh, there's a camp menu. Oh, it's just the party screen. So how do I fast travel? Still say elements. Yeah, none of that's really what I needed. As I actually don't know if they've ever done a remake or remaster of any of the StarOcean games. Like, it wouldn't surprise me to see if they may have, but I don't actively recall one.
Threat detected ahead.
What you get for messing with us? I don't like the look of them.
We'll be fine.
Let's see.
You got free reign. Understood.
I actually kind of really want to figure out how to get fast travel working. On off. I have a feeling we gotta get out of this area.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
Okay. 'Cause, 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 Oh, and since you're here, Zell, if you want to go and have that command customized anymore, please let me know. I don't, like I said, I don't recall remakes. I know a lot of them seem to be similar, but they... Yeah, so 5, yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds about right. Yeah, and I think actually there was at least one remake in there. Huh. So how do I fast travel? As far as I know, it's similar to Final Fantasy, whereas each individual game is its own story, but they are all taking place in the same universe, so to speak. Kind of like the Marvel movies.
Prep for engagement.
They're just all different points in the... They're all different points in the same time. At the same time. You don't really even have to work on meters to kind of see.
Warning, energy levels low. Threat neutralized.
Well, that's over with.
I'm kind of think. I actually think I'm going to do that now. Keep hitting the wrong button. Let's see here. I've already maxed out your defense on this end. So what abilities do we got going around? That's potency item. Why? I have a hard enough time keeping her awake and alive. Yeah, StarOcean... It seems StarOcean has taken to the philosophy of we're not going to release a game until we have a really damn good story. And then we'll release the game. Whereas other series, they'll... Like, using Final Fantasy as an example, simply because I think it's needed. Final Fantasy... I think it was 13? Yeah. Pretty much the entire Final Fantasy 13 chunk. That was just garbage. The only good one was 13-2, and that's just simply because of the time manipulation thing was kind of interesting. But for the most part, yeah, we could have done without.
We have company. Get cocky. Destroy. Accelerate. Cut them to ribbons. Stay out. Cut them to ribbons.
Let's move off then.
We'll be fine.
Neutralized.
I really hate it when they put combat areas that aren't large enough for the combat that's going on in type of combat they're doing. Kind of annoying.
Everyone all right?
Which direction do I need to go? I really don't want to go that way. You know what, hell with it. We're all gonna die sometime.
Insufficient output.
Out of my face!
Threat neutralized.
End of the line!
Destroyed.
We got this! Out of my face!
Threat neutralized.
Sweet!
Oh, there was health over there.
Enemies up ahead!
Self.
Right. How was that?
Bugger.
You bastard!
Hey,
End of the
you're not
line!
supposed to chain me. I'm supposed to chain you.
Threat detected ahead.
You're gonna start to have a combat area, have it centered around where the enemy is centered,
Threats detected.
not put the enemy at the side of thing. Just be grumbling or griping.
I don't like the look of it.
Better all the time!
Destroyed.
How was that?
Press on!
Prep for engagement!
Steady, everyone!
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Number down!
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels destroyed.
Far from complete.
Neutralized.
Come for the fun.
How was
Still
that?
got a ways to go.
We got this!
Acceleration. Destroyed. Neutralized.
Well, that's over with.
see.
Enemies up ahead.
You know what? Hell with it. I'm done with these things. I'm done with this mountain.
There's to attend to.
The enemy is before us.
You are now safe.
That's the wrong way too.
Initiate emergency protocols.
We're safe.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
I hear ya.
There we go. Okay. You let me fast travel now? No. Damn it. Don't tease me with fast travel and then not give me the fast travel.
We got this. Get out of my face.
Threat neutralized.
Double down. End of the line. Cut them to ribbons.
Destroyed.
Well, that's over with.
Initiate emergency protocol.
I didn't target him.
Threat
Wonder off.
neutralized.
Them.
Threat detected
Don't
ahead.
get cocky.
I'm going and seeing if just finishing this up with this quest up will
We
turn
must
around and
ensure
unlock the
we are
fast travel
prepared.
properly, or at least give us some detail to, hey, go here and do this to use it. Because so far it's just been, oh, fast travel is available. Or it won't be available in certain areas. Well, if you don't tell me how to use it, I can't do it.
Suffocated. Imperial agents.
This is most disturbing news. I assumed the Empire had its claws in our lands, but to think they had sunk so deep.
We witnessed plain as day the sort of tests they mean to deploy. To be frank, a laboratory of that scale is not something one woman can conceal. What's more, her friends have been spotted in all corners of the kingdom.
Meaning that someone on our side has allowed these Imperial agents to waltz right over our borders. Fantastic. At this rate, it would seem that even I myself will have to fall to my knees and supplicate Maester Felgreed.
Can I ask, what's with Midas? Why is he so pig-headed about this? I get that something went down 14 years ago, but what? Dude's clearly got an axe to grind with you people. But after all we've been through, you'd think he'd have a change of heart by now. Can't imagine what happened if he's still pissed.
Yes, well...
This conversation is not one I feel comfortable being overheard. We cannot know who might be listening in.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but do you have a second?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Commander Theo, I know you'll do your best, but I need you to understand just how valuable these symbols are. We found them growing in one spot and one spot only. Please, your men have to be very careful. We have to protect them, or we'll lose the cure forever. So many lives will be lost.
You needn't worry. Trust me when I say I want to rid our lands of this illness just as much as you do. Those herbs are to be delivered to the Consortium, am I correct?
Yes, Leticia promised to get me an audience.
My men will see they are kept safe. You have my word. And in return, I assume you will discover a more efficient means by which to save our countrymen?
Yes, of course. You can count on me, Commander.
Though, Letty, I fear your arrival in the capital may not be well received. Your abrupt return after your equally sudden flight will likely raise eyebrows and wag tongues. To that end, perhaps it's best I accompany you.
Back to Ascendros?
Yes. Come to think of it, what you've uncovered is far too important to entrust to my men. What's more, my accompanying you will provide me the opportunity to answer Ray's question. I nearly forgot. Here. It is news from the capital. A woman by the name of Chloe Canaris, was it? Has been found and is currently being held.
Really?
And you will never guess who supplied us with this piece of intelligence. Chancellor Neon himself.
Wait, what? Is that a bad thing, or...?
Neon is a chancellor and a captain of the Kingsguard, charged with peacekeeping in the realm.
At first, your friend was assumed to be a refugee from Baldar. Her curious garb and general confusion about the situation, however, well, it led our men to believe the worst. She was suspected of being a spy.
Figures.
What? You locked her up? I swear, you harm one hair on her head.
Calm yourself. She will be released once we explain who she is. However, I will do the talking. The Chancellor may not listen to Albie or Letty.
I appreciate it. I know you've got other stuff to deal with.
Please think nothing of it. This gesture is a trifle compared to what you've done for us. Now then, when do we depart?
When you stop talking?
Right now it is. As soon as we've made our preparations, we will shove off.
I don't see Albert around here. I should look for him.
Okay, so... there's treasure chest there, treasure chest there. Neither of them had items in that were in use. It's still not telling me how to fast travel. But I'm gonna take a quick. Actually, you know what? I think this is about episode time. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you all next time.